Hi guys! So welcome back to Lynette's Beauty Box. I thought today I would do a little bit different video for me, so I decided to shop my stash. I'm really working on my eyebrows, but it's just weird. Whenever I'm not going to film or anything, I just am going to wear my eyebrows, They look perfect. I sit down to do a tutorial or film a video and they look like this, like total shit. But anyway, I'm still waiting on the stand for my mirror, so I ordered it a month ago and hopefully it'll be coming sometime soon. I don't know. Maybe they'll get their heads out of their butts. Anyway, so the palette that I'm going to use today, I pulled out from the back of my eyeshadow palette drawer. And it is the Morphe 35M Boss Mood palette. I've used this like once or twice since I've gotten it. I really hate the fact that it has the plastic with the shade names and it's not on here. I was thinking about like figuring out a way to, maybe I was gonna like glue it to the top or something. Oh look, you can see my reflection. Hey! Anyway, I'm being weird. So I'm going to use this palette today to do an eyeshadow look. I really hate the fact that these palettes look so damn cheap. I like when you can fold the top of the palette over. So this is what I'm going to be working with today. I don't know exactly where I want to go with it, but we'll see. First of all, I'm going to lay down a transition shade, and for that, I don't know. It's like you have so many colors in these Morphe palettes that it's like you look at them and you're like, what the heck am I going to do? Especially if you don't have any idea the direction you're going to be going. I still got this thing on my face. I don't know what's going on with that. It is so hard for me to heal. The life of a diabetic, I suppose. So, I think before I do that, I'm going to get my Cocoa Contour palette. And I think I'm going to take this shade right here, which is the medium cocoa. And I'm going to pop it in my crease. But before I do that, I'm going to be using some Shadow Insurance today. Little shout out to Marty. It's his 40th birthday. Wink, wink. It is his birthday today. So, happy birthday to Marty. I made him a cake, a chocolate zucchini walnut cake. That was absolutely delicious. It was a little bit something new and different, but I made it totally from scratch. So I think he's going to love it. And we're still on the, low carb diet train. So one of the things I liked about this particular recipe was it had like 287 calories, which in the grand scheme of chocolate cakeness is not that bad. So anyway, I'm going to go in with the medium cocoa shade right here and pop that in my crease. I'm not a big you know, contour girl, but I love Too Faced formulas, most of them anyway. And I wanted to try the contour powder. And I definitely am not a good contour girl. Not really talented with the contouring. I'm learning though, I'm learning. But I just love the colors in this contour palette. And now I'm going to go in with a dark cocoa to kind of deepen that transition up a little bit more. I think that the medium cocoa was a little bit too light for me. And so the brush I'm using to do this is the BMX 430 crease brush from Moda Pro Brushes. We got this brush in our BoxyCharm. Oops, and I just threw it. Like a year ago, I think. But I like the brush, I really do. So I think I'm going to go with a little bit of purple. I'm not in the mood for green, which is one of the reasons I bought this particular palette. But I think I'm going to, stray a little out of my comfort zone. Not really use purple all the time. And I'm going to go in with this shade right here. It's such a pretty, like, brownie plum color. And I'm going to use that in my crease. I'm using the Sigma Tapered Blending E40 brush. I really love Sigma brushes. I have a lot of good brushes in my collection. But I think if I would have to say my top two brands of brushes are going to be the Sigma and what's the other brushes? Luxie? Yeah, Luxie brushes. I really like those. Okay, now I'm going to go in with this shade here on that same brush. I'm just going to... sorry about the fan. It is hotter than the surface of the sun. I think Hill is actually cooler than it is right now in this apartment. So, I mean, it is the end of July. So, it's quite warm. I haven't played around a lot, like I said, with this palette. So I'm kind of still trying to investigate it. This actually is coming off more like gray, I think. Kind of a grayish purple, if there's such a thing. I do like it, but it's kind of a little bit more bolder than I wanted to go. Like I said, my brows are a little freaking wonky. I don't even think I got my tail in. I'm just like... I was thinking about getting my brows microbladed, but I don't know if it would even work with the fact that I have absolutely no brow hair. Brow hair. I'm obsessed with brows. probably because I have none. Okay, so let's see. We'll go in with this shade right here. See if I can't get that a little lighter. Well, that's better. Not looking so crazy. This brush is the Soft Focus Shader E52 brush that Marty got for me back in February when I told him that I wanted some Sigma brushes. He was like, okay, let's look online, see what they got. So we looked and I was like, I really like these. Can I get them? And he's like, no. He was like, of course you can get them. I take care of my girl. And he does. You might call me a little spoiled. You wouldn't be wrong about that. But I really think that we both spoil each other. Of course, when you've been, you know, with the same person for 25 years and you're still happily married, then, you know, I mean, really, if I had to tell you all, if I had to tell you all how my relationship with my husband is, I would have to say we still act the same way we did when we first started dating 100 million years ago. We still wake up in the morning and are excited to spend time together. I mean, we're both retired. Hmm? What?
You still do drugs.
I still what?
You still do drugs.
Oh, he said I still do drugs. Yeah, we used to have this joke. And people would ask, you know, how do you guys, you know, how do you have such a good relationship and everything? And I would always say, well, it's because he works all the time and I do drugs. No, I don't do drugs. Just my prescriptions. It was just a joke. But it's one of those inside jokes for a long time. This one is coming out really good. But the other one is looking a little, I don't know what it's doing. Okay, let's see. Maybe try a different brush. Not that one. Let's go in with the E25 blending brush from Sigma and try to kind of soften that up a little bit. I think I might have went over a little bit too far in this region with the color. Probably. Because it almost looks like this eye is drooping a little bit. I don't know. So, let's go in with this shade right here. So we can't brighten up this mess we got going on. I'm getting ready to place a huge order from ColourPop. I really have been in love with their 9-pan palettes for a very long time. Since, well, I don't know. I'm pretty, I don't know. I'm just nuts. But when they dropped the Honey palette, I wanted to get my hands on that thing so bad. And then I went to order it, and what do you know? It was sold out. So it's back in stock. So here in a couple days I'm gonna order it. They also just dropped a new palette in their 9-pan, the orange palette. And so I think I'm gonna get that one as well as the blue one. At least that's my plan right now. We are still preparing for the baby. And so we're trying to get as much stuff that we can, since we really don't have anything for the baby yet. We have a couple of outfits, and my sister-in-law has got a couple of, like, 4 boxes for the grandbaby, but yeah, we're still needing to do a lot of prep. So we're really excited about the little bundle of joy. Let's see. Trying to see what I'm gonna do. The only bad thing with this palette is that it doesn't have a lot of light options. It's mostly pretty dark. So I don't think this is a palette that can just, it's not a standalone palette, for sure. Not unless you want to do like a super smoky, dark eye. Which, and you know, I do those kind of looks. But I don't want to go quite that dark today. I'm going back into the Cocoa Contour palette, and I'm going to use the shade Light Cocoa to kind of lighten up my inner corners. I'm going in with this Wide Shader E59 brush. I've been watching some tutorials lately. I really want to learn how to do a cut crease. I usually watch Raw Beauty Christy, and she is so good with the cut crease. But I'm really wanting to learn how to do it. I mean, I'm not a makeup artist by far, obviously, but I'm going to just drag this color over the top to kind of tone down this look. I mean, I'm trying. I'm going to take Marty out and take him dancing tonight. I guess you could still go dancing when you have walkers. We do pretty good dancing as long as, you know, we have each other to hold on to. Okay, I really like how this is turning out. Now, I have this color I bought back in February, I think. When was it? February, maybe a little earlier, maybe January. It's kind of getting dark in my, no. I'm going to have to probably conceal these right here. But I found, not recently, maybe in the last year, I've discovered Marc Jacobs. And there's some of his core products that I really like. I really like his eyeliners. And he has this Omega, huge bronzer palette. I don't think I'll ever run out of bronzer, but I really love it. I use that from Marc, and then I came across this, and it is called Blitz Glitz in Sequins. And it is, I'm trying to read it. It says Glam Glitter Eyeshadow. And it's kind of like a wet formula. It's kind of cool though. I mean, you open it up and it's got this little stopper in it. It says, do not discard. So I guess they want you to keep on with it. But, oh, shit. Hold on. It just dumped out on my desk. This thing was like $25 damn. Oh man. I'm gonna pop it back. Ugh. Maybe if I try to press it down with my finger. I've had the drops today, something awful. Anyway, so that's the color. And I've got enough for a really pretty swatch. In the back of my hand. It kind of reflects purple and gold. And now I have it everywhere. Yay! I'm going to try to press this back in with this stopper thing. Okay. But I'm not sure. I'm trying to describe the texture on it. Let's see, it's I can't tell if it's like powder or if it's supposed to be like a, you know how ColourPop is their, nope, that's not it. I gotta put on my glasses, I can't see what I'm doing. Oh dang. Oh yeah, it's all over the place. Oh my gosh. I was able to just put the container back over it because it, when I dropped it, it fell out. And it was $25. And for me, spending $25 on an eyeshadow is like, it better be, you know, something spectacular. Now I've got to clean it up because it's all over the place. Oh my gosh. My husband's over right next to me, looking at me like, I'm going to kill you in your sleep, you crazy woman. So, if you guys don't hear from me, and
she's wrong,
and I disappear, it's because he killed me in my sleep.
I don't kill anybody in their sleep. I want to see him coming.
He is in a rather chipper mood with it being his birthday. Okay, I'm going to try to use this now. Let's see here. Do you ever feel like it's difficult to read your husbands or your boyfriends. Like, like you think you know what that expression on their face is, but then you're like, do I really? Are they mad, sad, depressed, pissed off? You know. Sometimes I'm just like, oh Lord, what shall I do? What shall I do? Okay. So I'm going to take this Marc Jacobs eyeshadow pot and kind of pull it into my outer half of my eye. Try to give it a little bit of glitter. I'm using this Modapro smudger to kind of pull this color in. I'm just kind of stamping it on. And I'm getting like a ton of fallout all over my face. Huh?
Why don't you tap it?
I am tapping it. That's what it means by stamping it. Okay. Yeah, applying that light cocoa shade kind of made it a little gray looking. So, you know what? I'm going to be right back. I'm going to clean up some of this fallout, and then I think I'm going to have to pull in.
Oh, it looks really great.
Use it. Oh, he thinks it looks really great. Thank you, honey. Okay. So, I cleaned up the fallout, and I did think that I needed to go in with another palette. So, I have my ColourPop palette that I made. And one of my favorite purples, I have two favorite purples from them. And one is Neutrino. I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, it's Neutrino. And the other one is Paradiso. So these are the two that I'm going to kind of pop in. I think I'm going to mix the two of them together. So I'm just kind of pull in to this area here. Okay. I will be so glad when I get my mirror fixed. Okay. I'm just alternating between those two colors. Hold on. And oh yeah, kind of, that really brightened it up. Okay, yeah, that is so much better. Yeah, better. And I was using the E54 medium sweeper by Sigma. Okay. Now, dust off my hands. My daughter and my husband are having a heated conversation about the Fast and the Furious. Just putting a little base. Personally, I couldn't give a rat's ass about the Fast and the Furious. Oh, got it. A little bit in my hair. Oh well. Oh, and the product that I'm using here is going to make me a little tad bit glowy, but that's okay. Is by Sun and Park, and it's the Beauty Filter Cream Glow. You can see that, but it's a nice size jar. I did get this in an Ipsy box a few minutes ago, a couple months ago. And at the time I was like, because I'm really afraid of glowy products because I don't want to look like a greasy mess. And I mean, I sweat like a little pot-belly pig, especially in the summer. Okay, I'm going to take my concealer in the Vibrancy Concealer. Okay, Lynette, get it together. The Josie Maran Vibrancy Argan Oil Full Coverage Concealer Fluid in the shade Fair. This is one of my favorite concealers. I'm gonna whoop there a little bit. See if I can brighten. That's probably too much, but I'm not wearing foundation tonight, so I'm going for a more natural glam look. Basically, all I'm going to do is just sweat it off dancing. Oh yeah, it's really going to brighten up my under eye. Oh, I think I was going to wear foundation. And don't you hate it those days when you're like, you have this plan and then you don't know what you're doing half the time? That would be me. Okay. Yeah, I like the way it brightens up my under eyes. I thought I was going to, yeah. So, I decided that I was going to use a little bit of foundation. I'm still trying this one out. I just kind of, I'm not going to, you know, go like heavy. Just kind of putting it a little bit. Just kind giving myself a little bit of coverage. The foundation I'm using is from Hourglass. I got a sample of it some time ago. It's the foundation stick, the Vanish, excuse me, my goodness, the Vanish foundation stick in the shade Shell, back when I was getting Sephora Play. Kind of actually am liking that look. It's not too bold. Okay. I'm gonna finish up this eye look real quick. So I'm gonna take that shade right there and I'm just gonna smoke it under the lash line. That would be the only type of smoking I do anymore. Kind of bring that look all together. Excuse me. And then I think I'm gonna go for a little more drama. So, I have a broken eyeliner from ColourPop. Trying to see. I'm going to put a little bit of this in my inner corner and then kind of a little bit under on my waterline a little bit. Let's see here. I really don't know about this particular eyeliner. I never have any good luck with ColourPop's metallic eyeliners. This is the cream gel liner in the shade Dirty Talk. Tried to pop a little bit on the corner, but I don't know that it's showing up. I do have a new highlighter, however, that I'm still on the fence about, but I thought I would, since it's a special night, I thought I would give it a little go. The Huda Beauty 3D highlighter palette in Pink Sands. Look at these colors. They're more vibrant in person. So I think I'm going to take this Capri shade here, and this is a cream highlight. I'm going to try to pop some in there. Let's see if it'll show up. Oh, it's showing up. Real nice. Not a real big fan of cream highlight. But And then maybe take this shade here and pop that on the top of it. It's a Santorini shade. Ooh. Okay. I see you, Santorini. I'm going to take my oh, I like the way that brightened that up. Now I need to take and put my eyebrows back on because they came off. Oh, sorry. I got hair. Oh, my. Okay. Oh, yeah. My eyebrows need to come back on. Oh, and this was the lid shader, the LE54 brush. Sigma. We all know that I love my Sigma brushes. You know, because I love my Tower of Power over here. Ooh. I love that thing. Marty got that for me, and I was just like, I love it. No, I don't want to. That's not. I need to pull it out. There we go. This brow pencil is not wanting to cooperate. If I wasn't worried about looking so weird, I would just leave off my brows, but I kind of look, you know, very crazy without them. Ooh. Those brows are wickedly uneven. Try this again. Like I said, I can get one pretty good. So frustrating. Especially when I need my brows to look on point when we're, you know, going to an event or, you know, going somewhere special for his birthday, like tonight. Damn, girl, you're messed up. Let me try this one more time before I just throw my hands up in the air and run screaming from the room.
I'm more like Homer.
Do what? Marty just suggested I draw them on like Homer. I don't know a Homer.
Homer Simpson.
Yeah, he's not helping. Well, that's as good as they're going to get for right now because they're pissing me off. Okay. That was the Smashbox Brow Tech to go. I'm going to go in with... Does it have a mirror in it? No. I'm going to go in... I am a mess. What the heck? I'm going to go with my IT Cosmetics Superhero Stretch Mascara. And then... What? Alright, I've stretched it. Now let's go in with this hair is all over the place. I can't get it to behave, mainly because the fan I have to have pointed directly in back of me.
Turn it off.
Are you kidding? No, I'm not turning off the fan. I would like sweat my face off. Alright. I usually use a makeup headband whenever I am doing my makeup, but I don't know. I just didn't really want to do a makeup headband or something. I have no idea what I'm doing half the time. Oh, now he gives me a makeup headband. Okay. No. What's this? That is a foundation sample. I already have foundation. See, he's just handing me stuff randomly. He's really trying to help me. I don't need a scrunchie. I have my Invisibobbies from FabFitFun. Okay, so we are going to go in with some blush from the Alamar Cosmetics in the shade Medium Tan. I love this palette. It is so pretty. And it's so much prettier and vibrant in person. The camera does not do this justice. I mean, seriously. So I'm going to take these two shades and pop them on my apples.
Your cheeks.
On the apples of my cheeks. Just going to kind of stamp that on to give me a little flush. I'm pale as a ghost. You know, if it wasn't his birthday, I would be punching him in the nose because he's being a butthead. But it is his birthday. He's turning 56 today. Happy birthday.
I'm not 56.
Then how old are you?
85.
Yeah, see, he's talking crap off the screen, just off screen, so no one can hear him. Going, wah, 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 wah. What do I do with my highlighter brush?
I got kids older than me.
Oh, man.
All of them.
I'm going to take this e.l.f. brush, the small tapered brush from e.l.f. And then I think I'm going to go in with Ibiza right here that has this little pinky shade. e.l.f. Eyes, lips, face. Yes, e.l.f. Ooh. Okay. I see you. I see you. Are we mad at this highlight? Nope. It is powdery though. Alright. So, like I said, I don't know how I feel about this one. I'm going to go in with the Santorini shade here. Just a little bit. Ooh, see, I love this highlight. It's looking, I'm not mad at it one bit. So, okay. Alright. So, next, we gotta do some lips. I usually don't like to do my lips on camera because my lips are uneven on the top. I once,
Burned them up.
yeah, because I caught my face on fire. I'm going to go in with the ColourPop shade Sky Walking in their lippy stick. Mm-hmm.
Distinguish with the red.
Mm-mm. Okay. Okay. And then I'm going to take my Buxom lip balm in the shade Theory. Just kind of stamp it on top. And there we have it. Okay, so that is my look for tonight. I need to dab here. Okay, so I shopped my stash. I'm going to try to use some more of my collection. I think I messed up my lips. So I just want to say thank you for watching this train wreck. And you know what? I don't like the lip. So you have to tell me what you think of the look. Did you love it? Did you hate it? So thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking to the end of this long butt video. That's a little better. And you can give me a thumbs up. This, I don't know. I just might go forget the lip. I'm not liking it at all. You know what? I'm just going to pop on some clear gloss and that's that. Alright, so thank you for sticking to the end of the video with me and watching me be very indecisive about what I was going to do. Anyway, so let me know in the comments down below if you liked this video. This was kind of something new for me. I've never done a Shop My Stash before, but I have seen a lot of them out. Like I said, leave a comment down below, and you can give me a thumbs up if you liked it. If you hated it, give me that thumbs down. And if you haven't subscribed, we would love for you to subscribe to our channel so you'll be abreast of all the new stuff we're doing here at Lynette's Beauty Box. So subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you'll be notified every time we upload a new video on this channel. So thank you guys. We love you. And until next time, bye bye.